Nominations in the local body elections closed at noon on Friday, with a host of people putting their hands up at the last minute. One two-term councillor who chose not to put her hand up is Jinty MacTavish, and she joins me now. Good evening.
Good evening.
Why aren't you standing again?
Well, I guess it's just a life phase thing for me. I'm 31, I was 25 when I was elected, and I figure that, you know, if I'm going to go and do some other things in my life, now is probably a good opportunity to do so, yeah.
Now, the word on the street is that your decision came down to the wire. Was it a difficult one to make?
It was so hard, yeah. I mean, I love the city. I'm so proud of where we're headed as a city. I'm really excited by a lot of the projects that are going on, and I love the team that I'm working with. So all of those things were screaming at me, you know, stay and put your head in the ring again. But yeah, it's a life phase thing, and there was always going to be regrets one way or the other.
What do you feel that you've achieved in your 2 terms?
I mean, it's a big question, and the answer, I think, is a big answer. We haven't had a lot of financial capacity to invest in the city. You know, there were some very well documented big picture projects that were done just before I came on council. So what we've done is we've used 6 years to really work with the community to decide on a vision for the city, a long-term strategic framework, and that looks right across, you know, our environmental well-being right through to our economic well-being, social and cultural in the mix. And what it does is provides a really neat framework for all of our decisions, so that they're cohesive, they're coordinated. The city knows what they're going to expect in the decisions that the council makes. So that's the work that I'm most proud of. Sounds boring, but it's critical.
Now, it does appear that at times you found the rigours of politics a bit emotional. Has it been taxing?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think if you're not passionate about the role, you shouldn't be doing it, frankly. If you haven't got a positive vision for the city, and this is what I'd say to your listeners, is, you know, vote for positive candidates. Don't vote for negative candidates. The city needs positive leadership, and that's where we need to be emphasising things. I struggle sometimes with, you know, if you had a male candidate here, I'm not sure you'd be asking them whether or not they found it emotional. I think being a woman in politics, you tend to bring your passions to the table, and they're exhibited differently to men. But I think, yeah, we've still got a wee way to go before the culture around that is conducive to women wanting to put up their hand for politics.
Tell us about some of your fond memories that you'll take away with you.
Oh, so many fond memories. I mean, I think one of the things which I'm most proud of, the moment that council was really put on the map, or Dunedin was put on the map, was when we adopted a socially responsible investment policy for the city that guides how we invest our money. And yeah, I mean, I think really that got world news, and I was invited to Seoul to talk about it, you know, so that other cities could follow suit. So I think, you know, Dunedin, increasingly we are courageous, we are progressive, our community is a caring global community, and that's something I think we can be really proud of.
And it's been mentioned in other media that you might be off to greener pastures. Do you actually have another job lined up? I don't have another job at this point. I'm pretty keen to do some outdoor sort of physical work for a while. I think when you're 31, you've kind of the prime of your life in terms of your ability to do physical stuff, and sitting in meetings for the last 6 years, I haven't been able to do much of that. So this summer will be all about getting active. Are you leaving with the door open or closed to re-entering local politics? Yeah. Always open. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm passionate about local government. I'm passionate about Dunedin, and this is home. You know, I'm not going anywhere in the long term. Yeah, I'll be back. Do you think there might be a bid for national politics at some point in the future? No, no, not at this stage. I think, yeah, Dunedin is home, and I can't even envisage trying to get your head around the issues at a national level. It's hard enough in Dunedin. Outgoing City Councillor Jinty MacTavish, thanks so much for your time. Thank you.